What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be part 2 of the BavSound Stage 1 speaker upgrade install on my E92 M3. If you guys missed part 1 of the install, I will put a link in the description below, but basically we were able to install the front driver side and front passenger side two mid-range speakers as well as the 2 tweeters. So now we're going to be working on the back and we should be good to go on the Stage 1 sound system. Alright guys, so let's get to it. We're going to be working on the passenger side first since we're over here. What we need to do first is pull off my carbon trim, so got to be real careful taking the trim off. I'm going to start, let's see, I'm going to start right here I think, just to kind of get it going. Then I'm going to use my hands to pull the rest of it off. It's compression fitted, a couple tabs there, and then there's going to be two T20 bolts in there that we need to remove. So get yourself a ratchet with an extension. There's one. Here's the other one in here. A little bit hard to see. Alright, so that one's loose. We'll get that out in a minute, but basically what we need to do now is we're going to pop this trim piece off. Just like that. We just need to be able to get back here a little bit. So now what we need to do as well is remove the seat bottom. So if you grab it like this and pull up, check it out loose. Here we go. Don't be afraid to manhandle a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull this seat bottom out. It's just sitting there. All right, now that we've got that out, we can actually remove this cushion here. This is also just compression fitted, so move the seat belt out of the way. Pull that guy out. Now we've got access to this whole panel here, so we just need to grab it from right here, pull up just a little bit, same up to there, and now we just need to work our way up, just like that. And there's a couple clips that go all the way along here, so this is pretty quick and easy to remove. I've done it a few times, and then you'll see this slides up into this piece, so pull it all. So now that we've got that out, we can kind of pull this back a little bit and take a look on the back side. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Alright, so this is the back side. Get some light going here for you. So there's the speaker there. We don't need to take all of this stuff off. We just need to remove the blue wire right there. So let's see if I can do this one-handed. Let's see. So we need to pull this wire out. Just grab it, pull out just like that. And now we can kind of tilt this back out of the way, and we can actually remove the speaker without taking the entire panel out of the car, because as you can see there's still some things connected here. So try not to put too much strain on these wires obviously, but we should be able to get this out now. These are going to be a T20 as well. I'm going to remove these 3 screws. Do not lose them. We are going to be using them for the new speaker as well. So this one, it's a little bit hidden behind the foam here. Now if you wanted to, you could actually put some Dynamat in here to help with some soundproofing, but I don't have any on hand, so leave that off for now. Got all 3 of these out now, and the speaker should come right out. There we go. Okay, so here's our new speaker from BavSound. The great thing again is it's a plug and play solution. It's the exact same size as the OEM one, same mounting areas and all that. So here's our new one. Just make sure that you don't lose this little gasket, this little foam gasket here. It's anti-vibration. So go ahead and slide this one back in. Should go right in the same spot. There we go. It's just gonna sit just like that. And then we can go ahead and put our screws back in. Now I like to tighten these kind of all at the same time, just like you're putting a set of wheels on. I don't want to torque anything down too much on one side. So gonna get them all started here. And number 3. Alright, so these don't have to be crazy tight or anything. It is plastic going into plastic, so go. Make sure this one's tight. Alright. Now we can take our existing wire that we just unplugged a minute ago and plug this back in. Should plug right in with this existing blue one. It only goes in one direction. Put it in until it snaps into place. There we go. Now I want to test this before we get any further. This wire, I believe, does not do anything, so we just kind of leave this one here. Let's go ahead and check it first. Alright, so I just turned the car on, everything works, we're good to go. This wire does not need to do anything, this black one here, so we're just going to kind of move this out of the way, and we should be good to go on this side. So now we can line this back up, get this corner up in there, just like that. And then there's these metal clips back here that you need to align. So make sure your seatbelt's out of the way as well. Alright. Make sure this is in here. Okay. Kind of takes a little bit of finesse to get this to line up properly, but once it goes on, you're good. Get this one here. Okay. Make sure all your weather stripping is in. This is all tucked in. Good to go there. Your wires are good, out of the way. And gotta tuck this one back in now. There we go. So we got that done. Now we can go ahead and reinstall our T20 screws. Long one here first. And then this one here. Alright, that's in place. We can go ahead and put this leather piece back on. This thing just kind of compression fits back into its spot, so gotta get it behind the seatbelt here. And then you just kind of wedge it on in there. Alright, and finally, you can reinstall the seat bottom. Make sure you got your seatbelt up here, up out of the way, and this kind of just compression fits back in. Good spot, just like that. And then these clips will fasten on each side. Make sure they snap in. Now we're good to go. So that's in place. Now we can go ahead and reinstall this trim piece, and we're good to go. Trim piece goes on one direction here, so we'll line up everything carefully back into place, and this side is done. Okay, moving on over to the driver's side, same idea here. Go ahead and get your trim tool and remove. And then you're going to use your T20 again. Remove 2 screws. Pull the seat up. Let me handle that. Pull this guy out just like that. Now we can pull out this one. And now we can start pulling out the actual door panel. So, kind of grab it down here, give it a pull. Okay, back side of the door panel here. And we're gonna go ahead and pull out the speaker wire, just like that. And now we can take our T20 and remove these three and get the speaker out. So we've got the new speaker in there. Go ahead and plug this in, same thing. Only goes in one direction. Let's see. Go till it snaps in. And then this one just hangs freely. So we can go ahead and kind of tuck these wires out of the way. If you happen to have any of these metal clips that are stuck in the panel, pull them off the panel, put them back on there first. So this is good to go. We can go ahead and reinstall this now. Okay, so we've got the whole interior back together. We've got all of the speakers in the fronts done. So there's two on this door, two on that door, one on the rear, one on the rear. So 6 total for the stage 1 speaker upgrade. So all that stuff's installed. Now if you recall, and if you've seen my first video for this install, and with the video with the amplifier, I talked about the little green light right there, right? So that's the control button there. So this will work with your OEM system, so that's why it's on the green. But if you click the button, click the control button, it'll turn orange, and that is the better tune for the BavSound system. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna hold down this little control button for about 2-3 seconds, and then let go. And it should change from green to orange. There we go. So it changed to orange. Now we're on the proper tune with the maximum settings and all that. So I can go ahead and reinstall my trunk now. But everything is good to go. All right, let's see what we got. That wraps up the BavSound Stage 1 speaker install. Let me know if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns about the system. I think it sounds fantastic. It's super clear. I know that the video probably doesn't do it justice, but in person it sounds miles better than it did. Everything is really crisp and clear and really concise, and I really like it. So I cannot wait to get the subs installed. But super easy to install. It just takes a little bit of time and, you know, removing some panels, but otherwise plug and play system. Really happy with it. So if you guys have comments, questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for the next one.